Already, I'm pretty new at this, so hopefully you give me a little bit of a leeway with that. And I have a lot. I've started stand-up recently, but I've had a lot of changes. I actually recently just moved back in with my mom, and I love my mom. I'm one of those guys. Loser. But her roommates are they're bitches. And my mom's a recovering alcoholic. She's been sober for 3 years, but they're always trying to get her to go out. And I'm like, she can't go out. She's too busy at home being sad without anything to mellow her out a little bit. They're bitches, but what are you gonna do? They're female dogs. Everybody's a dog person, and I'm a dog person too. I just also like to complain about things I love. Actually, I'm looking forward to my older dog. She might get a world record soon. She's 15 in our years. So she's like 1,000 in golden retriever years. I think she's auditioning for the geriatric Airbud remake of A Sixth Sense, because she'll walk into the room and start talking to dead people when there's nobody there. She'll just go, arp, 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 arp. And one of these days I'm going to cave in and give her the magazine. Okay, I guess this crowd's too young for that. Okay. Actually, I do really like old people. I actually work at a retirement home, and the ladies are, they're a lot crazier than you think they would be. They're super sweet. You've always heard people call them sweet old ladies, but then they'll hit you with the deepest criticism ever. Like, I've never been criticized as much for having a 5 o'clock shadow or having my hair a little bit longer than hanging out with a bunch of old Swedish ladies. And now I understand why the Vikings went out and conquered. They didn't want to go home and get yelled at by their moms. But they teach you valuable things too. Like they're Swedish for the most part, and I'm a little Swedish, a little English, and so we're all pretty pasty. And people are so excited about the sun coming out again, and they're really even more excited for summer. But I like to, especially when it gets to August, I like to think that summer turns into God's great heat lamp burning down on all those pasty people. And people will try to make up this thing about tanning. But most people that try to get tan just become as red as a baboon's butthole and try to convince themselves they look good. Like, it looks like you have a rash all over your body. I'm sorry. And even if it works, I work at a retirement home, and the people that are tan, they look like an extra crispy piece of Kentucky Fried Chicken without the 12 herbs and spices. And half of them that are tan, they're my coworkers. They're not even the residents. But there's people that are pale and they look young. I don't know. These sun jokes were brought to you by my cousin's sunscreen company. Yeah, he actually works for Sunbum, and he used to work for Astroglide. So it's not as funny, but I guess you don't want either of those to leak all over the place. So you could packaging. He's a packaging engineer. Alrighty. Alrighty, that's all I have for right now. Thank you. I've been Bob.
All right, Bob. You did great.
Hey, give it up for Bobby. Come on.